the game.
Hi, I'm Kelsa Dickey, the CEO of the Financial Coach Academy and my financial coaching business, Fiscal Fitness Phoenix. My coaching journey began more than a decade ago with me helping people for free from my dining room table. What was once a little business of mine has grown into a 7-figure company that employs a team of people. My goal is simple: to help you fall more and more in love with financial coaching. I believe financial coaching is the most rewarding way to make a living. If you are an aspiring financial coach or have been coaching for years, I'm here to help you create a business you love that gets your clients massive results. Let's get to it.
Hey, Coach. Final reminder that the Client Creator Challenge is back and registration ends in just a few days. The coaches who joined us last year have had amazing years, with one coach landing a 6-month client in just the first week, and another had their first full pay client right out the gate. So what happens in the Client Creator Challenge? Well, I'll tell you what won't happen. No more throwing spaghetti at the wall, no more exhausting yourself with social media posts that go nowhere. Instead, you will get 90 value-packed days and create a client attraction system that actually works for you. You'll walk away with clear messaging that connects, marketing tactics that convert, and the confidence to charge what you're worth. Plus, you'll get weekly mindset coaching with me, real-time support in our private group, and proven scripts and templates to use right away. Registration for the January challenge closes on January 12th. And if you're listening later in the year, be sure to add yourself to the waiting list for next year. Join us at financialcoachacademy.com/challenge. financialcoachacademy.com/challenge. And let's make 2025 your breakthrough year. All right, Coach, I am so excited about today's episode because we are building on last week's fantastic conversation with Nora about marketing foundations. Today, we're taking it a step further and getting super practical about how to actually get in front of your ideal clients in real life and build the trust needed to grow your coaching business. This topic is especially relevant as we start the new year. Coaching seems to have taken a hit in the last 12 to 18 months, and yet more people than ever are seeking out personalized financial guidance. They're overwhelmed, looking for real solutions, and most importantly, looking for someone they can trust. And this need for trust is everywhere in the coaching space right now, from people like you, Coach, looking for someone you trust to help you grow your business, to the debunking of all the so-called gurus out there, financial, health, fitness, you name it. And so, of course, that impacts the shift in what people want from their financial guidance, from people like you. People are tired of generic courses and one-size-fits-all solutions. What they're really craving is personalized support and real human connection. Think about it. We're asking people to share their deepest financial fears and challenges with us. That requires an enormous amount of trust. I've always said financial coaching is unlike any other industry, even that of standard life coaching. And we are recession-proof. We are needed when things are hard, and we're wanted when things are prosperous. The coaches who succeed fastest are the ones who focus on building trust before asking for the sale. We see this consistently in the Financial Coach Academy. It's why we put such a strong emphasis on building these relationships early. So let's talk about the trust-building trifecta. There are 3 powerful ways to build authority and relationships that work time and time again. It doesn't matter what changes happen in marketing strategies, these things work. We're going to talk about strategic partnerships, referral networks, and speaking opportunities. So why these 3 specifically? Because they leverage something so incredibly important: trust. When you partner with professionals your ideal clients already know, like, and trust, you are borrowing their authority. I've talked previously about how when our clients first start working with us, they're oftentimes borrowing from our belief in them, right? Well, when we first start, we can partner with people, communities, or places and borrow from their established authority too. These methods often lead to higher quality clients who are ready to do the work because they're coming to you from a trusted source. So first up, let's start by talking about what strategic partnerships are. So strategic partnerships 101, if you will. This is when you team up with another professional or business who serves the same type of client, but in a different way. The magic here is that you're helping the same person, just with different parts of their journey. So think about it this way. When someone's buying their first home, they need a real estate agent, and a lender and help getting their finances in order, right? When someone's starting a business, they need a business advisor and support managing their personal finances during that transition, both, right? These types of partnerships work because you're meeting people exactly when they need you most. Plus, you're being introduced by someone that they already trust. That's huge when it comes to growing your coaching business. Here's what successful partnerships look like in actual practice, okay? So you might do a monthly workshop for a real estate agent's first-time home buyers. Or maybe you create a tax time financial checklist that CPAs that you know can share with their clients during tax season. Or you could offer financial wellness sessions for a company's employees. The key is that both you and the partner win. They get to offer more value to their clients, and you get to help more people while growing your business. Here are some other ways that you can provide value to the partners you make. Create a custom workshop for their clients. Develop a financial checklist specific to their industry. Offer complimentary services that enhance their core offering. Or share relevant content that they can use in their own marketing. Number 2 on our list of ways to build authority and relationships is to build a referral network. A referral network is different from partnerships, but just as powerful. Think of it like creating a web of people who naturally think of you when someone needs financial help. The beautiful thing about referrals is that they're essentially trust on transfer. That's how I want you to think about this. When someone says, you need to talk to this financial coach, it carries so much more weight than any other form of marketing that you can do. Your referral network could include a CPA who keeps sending you clients because they know you'll help them implement the tax strategies that they're actually recommending. Or the therapist who sees their clients struggling with money fights and knows that you can help in a different way. Or the business coach who wants their clients to have solid finances to support their business growth. Here are some things that make a referral relationship really work. You're consistently delivering amazing results for the people that they send your way. You're making it super easy for them to refer to you by being clear about exactly who you help. So you can give them a cheat sheet to really help them out. You're also going to be able to stay top of mind by checking in regularly and sharing valuable updates that they can use when they're connecting with their own people. And here is a big one. If you want more referrals from your network, ask yourself if you are referring as well. When you're meeting with your clients, are you thinking about your own referral network and how you can give referrals just as much as you can receive them? Think about it. A financial advisor refers a client to you. In meeting with that client, they express a need to clean up their credit, so you refer them to a credit specialist that you know. Sometime later, the credit specialist refers their own client to you. That client, through working with you, gets ready to start investing, so you refer them to the financial advisor. You are a link in the chain too, and you can either break it or you can help it to keep adding links. It's all about reciprocity, which means you have to be contributing just as much, if not more sometimes, than you are receiving. So here are some practical ways to nurture your referral network. You could use monthly email updates with relevant industry insights. You could do quarterly virtual coffee chats to stay connected to some of them. You could create shareable resources that they can then pass along to their audience, or you could provide regular check-ins to understand their clients' sort of evolving needs through time. Keep in mind, your referral network is different from your potential client network. And your referral network is a group of people where your referral partnerships might be a one-on-one scenario, okay? Your referral network, super important, different from your potential client network. So they're going to need different information from what you're sending in your traditional marketing emails or on your social media and that type of content, okay? Now, last but certainly not least, speaking. I believe this could be your secret weapon, coach. Before you tune me out, because you hate public speaking, you think that I'm, going to put you on a stage in front of 300 people. Speaking is one of the fastest ways to build trust with a lot of people at once. And it does not have to look like standing on a stage in front of 300 people. But know that whatever speaking looks like for you, What it does is it helps you to show up as an expert and gives people a chance to experience what it's like to learn from you. And that's a powerful marketing tool. Just like Nora was talking about in the last episode, it adds in that demonstration element very naturally. The reason speaking works so well for financial coaches is that money is a very personal topic. When people get to see how you explain things, how you handle questions, maybe how you break down complex topics, they get a real sense of what it would be like to work with you. You are demonstrating your coaching and your expertise in a very low intimidation way. Okay, here's what makes speaking really effective. Like I said, you're demonstrating your expertise real time. People get to experience your teaching style firsthand. You're able to address common objections and concerns very naturally, and you're positioning yourself as the obvious next step for people who want more help. The key, though, is to focus on delivering real value in every talk. Don't try to teach everything you know. You only overwhelm folks and then they don't take action. Instead, help people solve one specific problem and make it really clear how they can work with you for more support beyond that. The key to successful speaking engagements, number one, focus on solving one specific problem really well. Number two, create a signature talk that addresses common pitfalls. That way, when you are reusing it, you might make a couple of modifications, but you're not reinventing the wheel every time you give a speech. And then include actionable steps that your audience can implement immediately. But keep these simple, coach. As an expert, these might seem overly simplistic to you. That's how you know they're right. Okay, you are adding steps that seem overly simplistic to you. Okay, remember, the people you're helping are not experts, so you got to keep it simple. There are some proven speaking topics that I think do convert really well. So these are just a couple of suggestions. Money conversations for couples, debt-free action plan, building your first budget that actually works, or emergency fund strategies for, and then insert your specific audience, single moms, for example, or high income earners, right? So just a couple of examples there. Specific problem, boom. And speaking could look like you being interviewed for a podcast, doing a small group talk, recording a training that people watch later, doing a Facebook or LinkedIn Live, sharing instructional Instagram stories, and yes, even standing on a stage in front of hundreds of people. But start where you're comfortable. I really want to encourage you. I want to recommend podcast interviews because it combines two of the three strategies that we've been talking about. You're borrowing from the host's authority and you're speaking on a stage, right? Their stage specifically. And I want you to challenge yourself from there. Remember, try different things and see which one works best for you. If you need it, go back and listen to episode 68 about strategic trial and error if you need a refresher. So those are three ways that you can build trust to attract clients, but you're going to want to continue to build trust through your client journey as well. So we want to build trust before the sale as well. We don't stop building trust once somebody reaches out to us for the first time. In the Financial Coach Academy, we focus heavily on creating a client journey that builds trust at every step. Every piece of content you create should demonstrate what working with you looks like. One of the simplest and most effective ways to do that is to create mini wins before the sale. So you could provide, let's say, a free budgeting template with a video walkthrough. You could provide a debt payoff calculator with personalized recommendations. That's something that we have on our website. You could offer a money personality quiz with detailed insights. You could offer a weekly money tip through your newsletter with actionable advice. Keep in mind, if the goal is to create mini wins with the steps, they need to be easy enough for someone to take action, okay? And like I was talking about last episode with Nora, make sure you're highlighting not just the financial win, the result that they're getting, that's a financial result, but also what it shows about their ability to take action, that little nudge of being able to trust themselves and believe in themselves. That is equally as important, if not more important than the financial win. And I have a free client journey roadmap that you can get at financialcoachacademy.com/client journey. Financialcoachacademy.com/client financialcoachacademy.com/client journey. Use that link and it will help you to boost your trust building efforts. Okay. Now, before we wrap up, I want to quickly remind you of our Client Creator Challenge that's kicking off on January 13th. If you've been wanting to implement these strategies and build out your marketing systems, this challenge is perfect for you. Go to financialcoachacademy.com/challenge, financialcoachacademy.com/challenge for more. Now, let me give you a quick recap of what we covered today. Why trust building matters more than ever, the 3 key ways to build authority through relationships, how to approach partnerships and speaking opportunities, and the importance of demonstrating value before asking for the sale, right? Next week, we'll be talking about what happens once you sign those new clients that you're attracting. How do you delight them? How do you surprise and delight? This is going to be a series that we break up over the course of the next few months, and I'm really excited because your clients are all at different stages with you, and you want to delight them every step of the way while they're working with you, not just at the beginning, right? You don't want your client service to start high and sort of dwindle over time. If anything, we want to keep surprising people, we want to keep impressing them, right? So if you found this helpful, please share it with another coach or an inspiring coach who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any episodes. Coaching is all about the application of knowledge. Now that you learned something new, what do you think about it? How do you feel about it? And what action steps do you want to take as a result? I usually offer a reflection question for you to take with you, but today I wanted to do a little something different. I want you to take action. So I'm going to give you a quick action list here. Whether you join us in the Client Creator Challenge or not, even though I hope you do, I want to challenge you to take action. Start with one of these methods to focus on first. If choosing partnerships, list 3 potential partners in your local area. Create one valuable resource specifically for their clients and draft an email template for outreach and then send it, coach. If you want to focus on speaking, develop one signature talk. Research 3 local organizations that need speakers. Nonprofits are a wonderful avenue to give back to your local community and help people. Create a speaking one sheet and then pitch those organizations. Last but certainly not least, if you are looking to build your referral network, identify 5 complementary professions. Create a simple referral guide, and then schedule some initial connection calls with those individuals. I will see you for next week's episode, Coach. I believe financial coaching is the best and most rewarding way to make a living. I truly love what I do. If you're ready to learn and see how to become a profitable, successful financial coach, check us out at financialcoachacademy.com to learn more about our online courses, free trainings, and events. As always, I love hearing from you. If you have any questions for the FCA podcast or to share your thoughts on the reflection question from today's episode, go to financialcoachacademy.com/podcast. And if you love this podcast, hit the thumbs up button on today's episode, subscribe, and leave us a rating or review on Apple Podcasts. It would mean the world to me. I'll see you next week, Coach.